Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior V. Bar-El with another product review. In these reviews, in this little mini-series I made, we're going to be talking about lots of components, but of course we didn't go over what case I'm going to be using. So I'm going to tell you, this case I felt was one of the best cases out there, the brand new Antec Dark Fleet Series 85. I love this case. It's very roomy. It's a server case, of course. Some people, might say, why do you need a server case? It's too huge. Just get a, a standard. The thing is, it's roomy. It has a lot of, cooling features that I like. And, that's what you need in a computer. Plus, like that, you always have options to add more things and so on and so forth. And, not have to worry about, all kinds of messed up things like, wire management, all that stuff. So it's just much easier to operate. Now we're going to go to the inside of the case. I'll see you there. Okay guys, so we're inside the case right now. As you can see, it has two exhaust fans. These both light up. Right on top here, let's see if we could get that in there. We got another two. These don't light up, but they're exhaust, but I made them intake fans, so it kind of blows in and then yanks them out on the rear. And of course, the three that I showed you here, we have three fans in the front, and they do light up, and they're good for the hard drives. Basically that. Now, it has 7 fans, which is pretty darn amazing, just out of the box. That's before I'm going to put in the water cooler and, all that good stuff. But, that's pretty neat. Another thing what I like, they have holes everywhere, so you could just slide your wires. I mean, I didn't really set them up right now, but you see what I mean. You could just put the wires right in and go from the back, and then leave the entire space in the front open, which is great for for wire management and cooling in general. You don't want it to overheat, the wires getting in the way of the fans and so on and so forth. As you can see, it's very, very roomy, and I really like it. It gives you plenty of space. Now, another thing that I like, one of them came to me broken, so I'm getting it replaced, but if you see these right here, let me see if I could show you. See these right here? It's kind of like a hot swap capability. So you just hook them up over here, and then first I'm going to show you this too. It has a locking feature, so nobody could steal your hard drives. But part of this thing that I was telling you about is because these things right here, let's see if we could get this, they open up, as you can see, and you can just like pull out the drives and put it back in, just swap it like that. Another thing that I like about this, it has removable filters, so you could remove it out, wash them, put them back in, and then just lock them in, back again. And it has fan controllers, which is pretty darn neat to just be including in the case. Now, the thing I don't like about it is, I don't know what they were going with this. I mean, it's a nice, sleek design. It's just, I don't know why they had this. These doors are kind of useless, really, so it's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, I mean, it looks pretty good from, when you look at it, but it's just annoying as hell. Nothing you can't get used to, whatever. Now we're going to look in the back. As you see, I already replaced, to add a third-party cooler. So it has a big, huge cutout, so you can actually do that instead of removing the entire motherboard and all the holes here, which show you the entire, thing pretty much. Another thing that I like about it is it has a hot swap feature of SSDs, which you just put them in and then yank them out. Little SATA drives. I'm willing to bet it can do. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it, but laptop hard drives as well on this. But that's pretty darn neat that it it included that. Thing that I liked about it is also it has all the USBs, a USB 3.0, a headphone jack, a microphone jack. On-off switch, obviously. So, this is pretty cool. Another feature here is for your water cooling. You see this? It's pretty darn hard. You could stick it in, blah, 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 your tubes right through, all the way in. It's just one of the most roomiest cases I've ever seen. And I know there's other cases out there, but like I said, I have about 7 computers, I would say. This is my favorite case overall, just because of the roomy design and the holes everywhere that you can do proper wire management. and you know, the hot swap features of the hard drives that, you know, I could live without, but who cares? I mean, that's pretty neat. And the fact that it includes you know, 3 bays. So I have 2 Blu-ray drives and, you know, an option to put a fan controller here, not that I need it. So I mean, overall, this is one of my favorite cases. I still don't like that, you know, today the new cases are all putting the power supplies in the bottom. I really loved it when it was in the top, but you know, whatever. It still works out pretty neat. So I guess the next thing we're gonna go over is the sound cards. So I'll see you on that part. Have a good one. Bye. Sorry guys, one more thing. I wanted to tell you, you can add also another SSD. Also, look how many hard drives this thing supports. I have 6 hard drives now in my computer, but it can support a hell of a lot more stuff. I mean, look at that. This entire bottom here is open, that you could fit another, let's see, about 4 or 5 or 6 drives more, which is pretty cool. And you can mount, you know, an SSD here. This is one of the most roomiest cases, as I said. So anyways, I'm gonna see you guys later. We're gonna go over you know, the sound card. See you there. Bye.